Are we here? I think we're here. We're here?
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. I'm tired today. Was up super late last night doing stuff in the fish room. We'll get into that in a second, but let's say good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday. Welcome to the Easy Stream. It's the Sunday morning fish room hangout stream where me and the voice in my head hang out with you guys in my fish room.
Good morning. Good morning. Pow 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 pow.
I was waiting for that for a while now. So what's new? What's new in the hood, man?
What's new with you? That was a cool place we went to
We
yesterday.
did. We went to a fish store yesterday. We went to this place called Elite Menagerie. It's up in a town nearby. And you got some fish? I got some fish.
Yeah, I did.
What kind of fish did you get?
I got some panda tetras.
Those are the same ones that Skipper got, whatever, 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago or was it last
Yeah,
week? I don't remember.
apparently. They're not very colorful as fish go, but they do look very striking.
Yes.
They're silver with them black fin edges and stuff. Like they look cool to me. I like them.
Yeah, I think they do look cool. They kind of like they almost have like a bucktooth tetra kind of looking like coloring to them, but they're smaller and
Yeah.
less I don't know. They're more like skirt tetra body shaped, but smaller. I don't know, but they're definitely tetras. They're cool looking, really cool looking. I almost got them. But all right, let's say good morning, people. I saw Scotty Aquati was here earlier. Good morning, Scotty Aquati, man. Hope you're going to the class this year. Hope to see you, man. Ricky De Hoyos. Good morning. Good morning. I just closed my chat and opened it again, and now I lost everybody. Long Family Shoal. Good morning. Good morning. 503 Aquatics. Shut up. Good morning. Mark Sterlson. What's up? Good morning. Good day. Jeff Gain. Good morning. Morning. Jennifer Weaver. What's going on? Good morning. Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo. What's going on, Eduardo? Who else is wearing the bra and thongs? Whoa. What? Jason needs photos? Yeah. It's a hell of a way to wake up there, Eduardo. Eric T, good morning, good morning. Robert Tianaqua, what's up, man? Good morning. Al, what sucks? Alishon, Trash Panda Tetris? Maybe, I don't know. They could be. Alishon, what's up? Good morning. I did say hi for you. She said, hey, what's going on? Tell him I said, hey. Stallion Aquatics, good morning, good morning. What else? Color Guppies, good morning. What's going on? Deb's Aqua Pets, good afternoon, morning, evening, and everyone. All right, I think that's everyone. If I missed you, I really apologize. Say hi again. Oh, I see Chris Aquazone. I missed you, buddy. Struggling to wake up. ADW Aqua Design. Well, hold on, it was Wanyo, right? Wanyo. Almost fell. What the hell did I just do? Sketty Nonya. What's up? Good morning. All right. All right. It's going to be one of those days. Well, that was your fish, right? You got the panda tetras. You also got some plants, didn't you?
Yeah. One of them was just labeled as Pogostemen.
Yeah, it almost looked like ocellatus to me, but it looked like it was like grown in better light than I grow it in, so it wasn't as long and
No,
lanky.
I don't. It's different. It's definitely different.
Okay, okay, I believe you. You're the plant
Because
guy.
I have
You're the plant guy.
osteoarthritis too,
Oh, that's right. I did give you some. Did I give you
and
that?
it's just like yours. Yeah,
Okay.
this has a broader leaf, way broader and shorter leaf.
Yeah. Okay. But it was definitely cool looking. I should actually tried some of that too, because post seems to do pretty well for me. At least
Yeah,
the ocellatus.
and
What did I get?
I also got a piece of driftwood with um
Oh yeah, that's right.
an anubias on it.
That is correct. All right, I'll show you what I got.
Yeah.
I think I have a camera on them. Dun dun dun. Got some Geophagus wine Millerai. I don't know.
You like yourself some geos, don't
These
you?
guys, I mean, the camera never does these. I tell you, man, you gotta get, if you haven't seen these things in person, well, I don't know about, yeah, I just got these guys, so they're still coloring up, but they're pretty fired up already. I wouldn't say fired up. In person, they have a very cool coloring like that. Like it's like that iridescent sheen, and then it just, from there, it just gets better.
Yeah, they
No,
got a lot of spangling on them.
spangling, I like that word. Spangling.
Spangling.
Now, I haven't fed these
Is that a
guys, and I
verb?
don't know when the last time they've eaten is, so. And they went through, like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about her water, my water, so I kind of drip acclimated these guys for like 7 hours last night.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna feed them a little bit. Put the
Not
rest in
me.
there.
I did the old plop and drop. I temperature acclimated and then
Plopped and
dropped them in
dropped.
my 10-gallon.
Yeah, I don't know. I took a little just longer. I figured why not. Wasn't like I was doing anything. I had time on my hands. Too much time on my hands.
Are they eating?
I think they are. Did they come off the camera? Not actually looking at what we're seeing right now.
No, they're still there.
I see them,
But
yeah. Keystone Clash is
I
so
see their
far
mouths
is
going, but
on. All right,
are they
Scotty.
actually eating?
I saw one of them attack it. Yeah, I think they're chewing. I think every one of them's chewing. So the guy on the left there, it's kind of, I don't think you can see him, he's off camera. Oh, no, he just grabbed another bite. Yeah, cool, they're eating. Yeah.
Oh, 3G's fishing and lurking.
Good morning, 3G. Good morning, Tanked Aquatics. Belinda's Crystals and Succulent Garden. Good morning. Thanks for being here. 7 hours, you crazy? Yeah, I was crazy. I am crazy. Did you figure this out by now? I thought that's why you guys came here. Alright. Where else have we got? So yeah, these are my new geos. They're about, I
Yeah,
don't know, 2.5,
her
3
shop
knuckles.
was really, I liked her shop. She had like some different stuff that you normally see in like fish pet shops, you know?
Yeah, she had a lot of different kinds of geos too, honestly. I think she might
She
have
had African cichlids, a lot of African cichlids.
some rainbows.
She had shellies.
Yeah, she had like, yeah, Shelley's. I think she had 2 different kinds of Shelley's actually. A whole bunch of like oddball tetras. Just interesting stuff, really, honestly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Not a bad little shop.
Another nano fish I seen she had and I almost bought it was those she had those oh geez, I'm drawing a blank.
Hmm.
Remember those tetras? The ones over with the rummy nose?
Oh, the green fire tetras. Is that what they were?
Something like that.
Yeah, they were kind of. I think those
Something.
are just like a morph of like either a neon or a cardinal. Let's see, where was I just saw depths or not depths. That's me. Good morning, Victor Coco. Good morning, Crypt Keeper. Tanked Aquatic says it's too early for this. He got one tank clean. Good morning. That's awesome.
Eduardo wants to know what made you choose these
Yeah, I was just looking for that question.
particular geos.
Obviously, when they get bigger, man, they get incredible looking. At least the pictures I've seen. I have the Tapajos too, and the Tapajos, I like. I'll sit there at like that tank's kind of low, so I have like a little like footstool thing that I sit on, like a whatever, what are those called? A little ottoman thing, like a footstool. And I just sit there and stare at them for like hours. I'm like, man, I gotta get some more geos. And so I took a look around and took a look at what kind of geos are out there, and then so yeah, this wine miller I look pretty cool. Let me see if I can find a picture of him, like a full-grown one. Miller Eye, Geophagus, Geophagus wine Miller Eye.
Ah, Alashan says we're here for the delicate songs of fisherman singing.
Excellent. I'm sure that'll happen, so don't worry. Let's see, do I have a desktop screen? I do. Is that good to show? Sure, why not? This is what a full-grown adult looks like, I guess. They get like, I think up to, I think I remember like 8, 9 inches, something like that. Maybe a little bit bigger, maybe up to a foot.
Ah, yes.
They get,
They got
yes, they get those trailing
these are
fins.
trailing tape. Yeah, yeah. They do get nice, I guess.
It's like, look at that thing. I mean, I'm telling you, man, the picture will not do that justice. If you see that in person, you'll be like, I'm not. It's like it's a whole new world, man. It's a whole new world. Look at that thing.
It's a whole new world out there.
Alishan, you got your wish early. Yeah, so that was on the short list of it's kind of on the bucket list, I guess. Whoops. I know you're gonna see fishing mod. You see the voice in my head? You can't see that. It's forbidden.
No,
Monster Fish Cow. Good morning. By the way, everybody's
my camera.
Everybody's prizes went out from last week. I almost said last year. The Python adapters. Well, I didn't. Geek Boy, you never contacted me if you're here, but everybody else did. Was it Greg's Planet Tanks, Monster Fish Go? I sent them out yesterday. So, and whoever had asked for stickers, Salient, they're coming too.
Says 9 to 10 inches.
Huawei, 9 to 10 inches. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember them not being like too crazy.
Fish.
That's about the size of my baller sharks now. Maybe a little bit smaller, actually. That one baller shark got huge, man. I know what you were thinking. I will be attending the GCAS auction in April. Scotty, let me know what's happening during my stay in Gettysburg. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. What is GCAS? Gettysburg? I don't know what to see. We aren't allowed to say bucket list in Florida anymore. The bucket list is accepted. The buck list is what? I have no idea. BCAS. Oh, okay. Bucks County. Gotcha. Yeah, BCAS is a cool club. Okay, what else we got going on, man? We got a whole bunch. Yes, and that's for the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. Okay, what else I got going on Fishroom? All right, my Gara rufus, right? Here, let's go to this. Let's talk about this. This is something that's developed over the past week. I'm not entirely sure what is happening. So we're going to get into this. I don't know where my guard. Well, first of all, unfortunately, I was doing some maintenance on my, well, I don't know, I was just doing maintenance around the room, right? And I happened to be cleaning around where my worm station is. And on the ground, I see a dried up Gara rufa. I have no idea how it got out of the tank. I have no idea whatever happened there, but he decided, I guess he had to leave. So, and I didn't find him until it was way too late. So that guy, I don't even know where my Garas are right now. So that guy, but before that happened, it's really weird. Why can't I find them? Must be hiding. I guess the lights just came on too, so they're probably freaked out. Oh yeah, okay, I see at least one. Anyway, so when I was in there, I think I originally had 6, but at some point I noticed I only had 5, so something happened to one of them along the way. And then, but that was like a long time ago. I've had these guys for quite a while. And, yeah, I don't know when that one disappeared. I think it was when I moved them I realized that I was missing one less than I originally started with. Yeah, traditionally, yes. That is true. Okay, let's see if we can get the camera on these guys. Yeah, it must have been when I was doing like a water change or something. I usually just stick the Python in with that attachment on there since the last time I had a goldfish go up that tube. And yeah. Can I adjust this camera? Let's see. Properties. Wow. Is that crazy? Okay, yes, I can adjust this camera. Cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah, with some French fries or chips, depending on where you're from. Yeah, I agree with that. Nothing like a little fish and chips. Uh oh, why? Can anyone else? I'm gonna say something again. Yeah, weird. You dropped off. No, they cannot hear you. Hang on. For some reason, you dropped off. You must have dropped and reconnected at some point. Hang on a sec. What is going on here? Yes, only I am hearing you. And I don't know why. Because I keep copying this link. And let's go try this again. Yeah, I don't know. Are you there? Copy solo view. What is going on here? Properties. Maybe it's because... You ain't wrong, man. You might have to drop off and come back. Can you do that real quick? Because for some reason this link is not working anymore. It just died. Please. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, before I found that dead gar, I found this dude. Right? And he was doing this weird spinning swimming thing, which he's doing right now, and he's been doing for 4 days now. 3 days? 4 days? 3 or 4 days. He's been doing this. So I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. It's almost like he can't. He just keeps moving too. He doesn't ever stop. He never rests. Just keeps swimming, 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 and he always doing like this weird spinning, spiraling thing. So, all right, I see you back there. Hang on, let me copy your link and see if this works this time. Okay. So yeah.
Hello, people. I'm back like Jack.
He is back. Yeah, I guess
Can you guys hear me?
They should be able to. I see you. You got. Yeah, it looks like it might be a neurological issue. It might have been like some damage to his swim bladder. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I let him go for 2, 3 days before I decided that, maybe I should put some medicine in there. So I put what is that, Maricin, just like a general cure. I have no idea. No idea. I haven't been feeding him. He was kind of fat and plump to begin with, so I think he can go a couple more days before I got to worry about feeding him.
What is that?
That's one of my Gara Rufus that's been doing this weird. That's what I was talking about while you were gone.
Oh.
He it's been doing this weird spinning thing. Somebody said it looks like neurological issues, which it might very well be.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
You think he's in pain?
I don't know. But
What
if
was
he is,
that
man, it's
person
like
that
the
said?
the tortures of
Who
the
was that
damned.
person that said fish don't feel pain? Didn't somebody say that once?
Yeah, I've heard that more than once. I think I don't know if that's true. I can't imagine that's true. I think everything has to feel something, right? Or otherwise, it wouldn't be able to react to external stimulus. And they got, I mean, we already know that they can sense like pressure changes in water and stuff, right? Come on. They have that lateral line. That's, I mean, they can sense like things moving next to them. I can't imagine that they can't feel things. It's got to be some sort of, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back as a fish someday and find out.
I hope not.
Come back as one of your plecos.
Talking of plecos, I lost another
Mmm.
leopard frog. I'm down to 4 now.
It's horrible.
I I have no clue what's going on either.
You think maybe that
Just don't know.
maybe the males are just, maybe it's a female and she's just getting roughed up. We were talking, somebody
I
was talking about that last night about how like leopard frogs can be real rough with the females.
Kenny was, yes.
Yes, he was. That's
I
right.
seen it in,
In the
yeah.
chat, yeah.
And and maybe it is that, maybe a 20 long is just too small for that amount of leopard frogs and they're
Yeah,
too close to each other, I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
Because the 4 left are the 4 biggest ones.
Good morning, bunny.
The 2 that have passed to the great beyond, the great
I haven't.
pond in the sky
Tank asked if
is
I attempted to
with
feed
the
this guy.
smaller ones.
Is that what it? The great tank in the sky was what? The smaller ones?
Yeah, both of them were
The littler
the
ones.
smaller ones.
Maybe they
So
were
yeah,
females.
it's
Or
the
no?
4 left are the bigger ones.
Maybe it
So
was
I
just the
don't
males
know,
beating the other males.
I don't know. I don't
Speaking
know.
of Kenny, good morning, Danikin.
Good morning, Kenny. Lost
Uh,
another
Tank said.
leopard frog.
Tank said. So you have not attempted to feed him at all? No, I haven't. Not since. It's been a couple days. 3, 4 days. I think today's day 4 that I have not fed him, or at least knowingly fed him. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So.
Alishon says you need a 33 long fisherman. I know where you can get one. Talking of 33 longs, that pet shop we visited yesterday had uh what was it, like 6 double stacked 33 longs.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like the most
All drilled.
33 longs I've ever seen in one place.
All drilled. It's glorious.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we talked about this sick
In
guy.
use, not for sale. They were
Yeah.
in use.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Peplin, good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
TJ, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. For
Saying hi to
those of
people
you who
because you're
missed
not.
out.
That's why. Jeff Kane, good morning. In case I didn't say hi to you already.
Good morning.
Whoops.
Pow, 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 pow.
Okay. Settle down, killer. Settle down, killer. All right.
Yeah, John. And I got a stand that I could put it on too. I got a 55-gallon stand.
You know, I have a
They
bunch
don't
of
fit
55s
perfectly
that are
on
in
it.
storage that I could give you a 55 if you wanted one.
Nah, no, 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 I don't.
I'm
I
actually
don't
thinking
want
about
one.
getting rid of them. I was actually thinking about the 55 I do have set up. I could easily fit a 75 in that same spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might pull one of those stands out, do some weird moving of a fish tank of the 55 onto the stand, put a 75 in the spot, escape it, put the fish in the 55 in the 75, and get rid of the 55s. Get rid of all the 55s. Throw the 55s on the curb, smash them with a hammer. I don't care. It's just something about a
No.
55-gallon fish tank that's just like,
Did you see that
don't
link I
like it.
sent you?
Yes, I did, but
Did you see
it
that?
wouldn't work. I couldn't go to it. Said I couldn't click through to it. It was I could see
You
the
know what it
picture,
was?
but I couldn't get to the what the
Yeah.
thing was.
Apparently, this guy's. I don't know if he's like what he's doing, but he's selling a bunch of 40-gallon breeders,
Yeah, I saw
and
that
they're
on
on
a rack
on
with
they're on
lights.
stands. What's that stand that you got?
It's like a Husky rack or whatever it is. I
That
don't
we're
know if that
looking
one
at
was.
right now.
This is my 75s. This is a Husky rack.
But they're on stands and they're triple stacked. And he wants $400 for the 3 40 gallons.
I put my Denison barbs in here.
Lights, lids, and stand. He says he has several of them.
Yeah, I don't know how much was he asking.
$400. Didn't you hear me?
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening to you.
Wow.
Should I listen to you?
That's my job, man.
Yeah, I did put my Denison barbs in this tank. I want to play some
And what
musical
is that?
fish. This is
What
my
tank is that we're looking at? Oh, that's the new that tank that you escaped
yeah last week.
last week.
Last week. This is 75. Escaped us last week. Good morning,
Yeah,
Daniel Aquarium guy. Ow.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's doing alright. It's doing alright. Eduardo got 6 Denison barbs this week. They are awesome. Yeah, actually, I'm really liking them. And these guys are kind of little. I was gonna. Alright. One of my goals today is play some musical fish here. I would like to put my black ghost knife in this tank. I would like to put my angels in this tank. And I think that's it for now. Eventually, those geos, when they clean quarantine, are going to go in this tank too. When they clear quarantine. And then they can grow up here, and if they get too big, I can put them in the 125. Which I think is where they're probably going to go. And I think the Tapajos are probably eventually going to end up in the 75. But for now, everybody's in 55. But I'm going to put my...
Eventually, you're gonna have to get a 275 or whatever they come in.
Well, I'm not opposed to this idea. Just saying. But I would like to move my fire mouse out of quarantine. I got 3 fire mouths and a 10-gallon, and these guys need to get in bigger space because it's starting to get to that point where they've been in there for a month, over a month actually. So they need to go into a bigger tank. And that's what we're going to do today. One of the things I wanted to do last week, but we didn't get to it, was I did get a new heater for this tank. Let's see, this is... Alright. Do you guys think, in a 75-gallon tank, do you think one 200-watt heater is enough, or do you think I should use 2 heaters? That's a good question. Maybe we could do a poll. Can you do polls on your phone yet? I really wish you could.
Yeah, do a poll. You know how
You know how people like the polls.
Eduardo. You know how Eduardo likes the polls.
I'm not going to comment on that. Okay, here we go.
Kenny seems to think one heater will work.
Okay, let's do a poll. I have a second one. And the reason, alright, this is one of the things I also got I thought was pretty interesting.
I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, oh yeah, hang on. Sorry, I had to mute that tab. I was setting up the poll and I forgot I had YouTube open. Whoops. Show my chat. Where do you go? Start a poll. Whoops. Ask a question. 2 heaters or...
Jeff is saying I use a 100 watts in my 75.
Yeah, alright. This is why I got a 200-watt heater. The 200-watt heaters were cheaper than the 100-watt heaters. They were cheaper than the 150-watt heaters. So I was like, I'm going to get the 200-watt. All right, let's do this. Ask my community.
I forget what I used to run in my 90.
Now I am in a basement. The room usually stays. The lower tanks, the unheated lower tanks, stay in the 70s, like the low 70s, like 71-ish, 2-ish. Sometimes they'll dip into the high 60s. That's assuming the heat's on. So if anything happens, you know, I mean, well, if anything happens, anything happens. But as long as the heat's on, and I think in the summertime it actually gets colder in this room because all the air conditioning kind of settles in the basement at some point, so it gets colder down here. So I might get in probably in the mid 60s, maybe I would say mid 60s to be safe. So we're looking at what? If I want to keep the tanks 77, 80, I don't think I'm going to keep it that hot, but I'm saying like in
Yeah,
that
that's what
range.
Jeff was just asking. What's the target temp?
What's the differential, right? Yeah, that's what you really need to know. So we're looking at 65 to 75, so that's like 10, 15 degrees. So 15 degrees is the biggest difference, I say. But either way, I want to set up the zinc bird heater. So let me hide this. We don't need this right now.
Select says two are better than one unless they both stick on.
Yeah, well, that's what the heater controller's for. Hopefully that'll stop that. And I know the heater controller likes to alert you when things like this one. That's why I like this heater controller, and I'm trying to slowly migrate like a lot of my tanks to them, especially the big tanks that I spent a lot of money on a lot of fish. I don't wanna, slowly but surely upgrade. I use these Inkbird Wi-Fi ones because they have, first of all, they work on Wi-Fi, and they'll send you alerts to your app, like alerts like, hey, your heater's been on for, I think the default's 6 hours, but you can actually set how long you want that alert for. But if it's on for 6 hours continuously, it'll send you an alert saying, hey, your heater's been running for 6
Eduardo
hours.
wants to know which heater brand do you use?
The ones I got them on Amazon. The Aqueons, here, I'll show you. I have one in the box still.
Select says, if jumping off a building, will one safety net catch you, or should you use two because you have two? If you got two, be safe and use the extra to even if it's not needed.
That is solid logic. I can't argue with that. It's true.
Bunny wants to know, is it titanium or glass?
They're glass. What is going on? I can't get this twist eye off.
Jeff says, I use 200 watts to gain 10 degrees.
Okay. So if I have to go 15, I probably have to go a little bit more. So I guess the 200, the extra one couldn't hurt, right? Now I'm talking this is going to be, honestly, I think in the summertime, like my seasons are kind of flipped in this room. Because the heat's on in the summer or the winter, so.
Eduardo says Aqueons are okay and a 200 is fine.
Dun dun dun. Ow. We'll let the pole roll for a little bit. In the meantime, I'll set up. It has two plugs on it. The Wi-Fi heater controller.
Select says, what will you do with the second if you don't use it? Giveaway?
No. No. I think I probably am leaning towards just using it. I'm trying to think if I need a heater in another tank. I don't need a 200 watt heater anywhere. Well, maybe the sump doesn't need it because it's already got. Actually, that sump needs a heater controller is what that one needs. Yeah, maybe I will just use it. Well, we'll see what the poll says, and then I'll just disregard whatever you guys say and do whatever I want. Okay? Sounds like a plan to me. In the meantime,
Rob says, if running two, set one at the minimum temp and the other at the set temp.
To me, that makes it seem like one would never work whenever the heater controller turned on, if you did that. Oh, no, maybe not. The minimum temp one would turn on. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Jeff
But,
says if you're using a heat controller, use 2.
okay. Is there, what's your logic for that? I mean, I kind of understand, but I want to know what you think, what you're thinking. I'm going to set these here for now.
3G says can't let the BBA get chilly.
That's right. That's right, man. Now,
Eduardo
yeah,
is asking, as of right now, it is at 50-50. Do
interesting.
whatever your thong tells you.
My thong,
Mm,
my thong is sentient.
that's what he said.
Okay, hang on. I gotta plug this in, and I need to stick my head in this little space. So
Salient
bear with me.
heaters heat more than rated for the tank volume space. I have a 25-watt under filter inlet heating a 29-gallon. It's just under 80 degrees, I suppose. Crypt Keeper says, Fishman asks Jason what model number to the temp controller is.
I'll answer that.
Yes,
It's what is that? Hang on, I'll tell you. I forget it off the top of my head, but it's the one. It's the, I forget the model numbers, and I can't see the box at the moment, so hang on.
okay, we will hang on.
Currently behind a
Jeff
fish tank.
says,
But don't let me forget that question. Ow. This is killing my chest. Ow. Alright, we plugged in the heater controller. Let's plug this back in, which is the light. Hang on, let me get out of here. Jeff says what?
more up to put, and you have a safety in. I don't know.
ITC
I don't know
306A
what he's.
is the model number for this, and it is the plug-and-play smart
Uh-huh.
smart Wi-Fi temperature controller for aquariums by Inkbird.
That says I
By
have 100-watt in a 10-gallon
jeez,
that that can't keep up with it.
yeah.
Gets cold out, so room temperature plays into the needs
I was gonna say that to whoever said that
drastically.
the 200 watts will produce more than 200 watts, so that's more than enough. Sometimes that's what the it could be more than enough, assuming that the room was warm enough around it, because it is actually really it all depends on the temperature differential, right? Like if the room is a certain the room is
Yeah.
50 degrees, that 200 plus watt heater isn't going to heat enough, right? That's what
Right.
the whole thought process is. Or it
Right.
might be enough, but you never know.
Right.
Right. Right.
Right is
Right.
correct.
Right. Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay. How's the pole looking? Let's put the probes in the water. Can you see what the results of the pole are?
50-50.
Still 50. Oh man. Oh man. I think a lot of people are on the fence about this. All right, I have these are already open over here, so we'll just use that.
Eduardo agrees with you.
That's scary.
Room temperature has a lot to play. Wait a minute. He says room temperature plays a huge role on the pole dancing
Mm,
abilities.
yeah. Temperature, humidity.
Salient says if you place heaters underneath filter inlets, it distributes the heat around the tank more efficiently.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, if you're using filters or anywhere that the water's moving around.
The thing, and Crypt Keeper says, the thing with heaters is you use a less powerful one, it stays on longer,
Yeah.
reducing wear and tear on switches inside it.
I think you mean the other way around. If you use a more powerful heater, that happens. If you use a less powerful heater, it turns on and off more often. Right? If I used a 100-watt heater in a fish tank, it would turn on and off more often than a 200-watt heater would, I believe.
Unless he means it would stay on more because it was
That's well, okay, that's
less powerful.
yeah, okay, I can see that maybe because it's I
So it
guess
would not have as much wear and
less
tear on the
cycling, I guess.
switches. Maybe that's what he means.
Maybe,
Reverse psychology.
maybe. I would think yeah, maybe. But it's also using the heating elements less often, so it's less likely to burn out. I don't know. That's a good point.
Select says I'm noticing those green sponge filters bubbling from the sponge while the clean one is bubbling from the top lift.
The clean
Do the
one? I'm not
green
sure.
ones
Or the clear one. I think they meant that clean one.
typically have low eff- efficiency like this?
The green ones, yeah. I've talked about this in the past. I'm not a big. There's a huge design flaw in those. I think. I don't. There's a lot of things I don't like about those heaters or the filters, sponges. I don't like the fact that the air stone always falls off every time you touch it. The air stone falls off. And unless you want huge bubbles, um, and yeah, I mean they're all right as far as working as a sponge filter, but they are a coarse sponge filter, so that gives another problem. Every time you go to move them, everything that's in them falls out, and they're not very good at cleaning, like fine polishing or doing any of that kind of really like cleaning the water. Like I stirred up
I
the
think
sand in that Vegas tank because I put some sand in there yesterday before I got the fish. Before I even left to go pick you up, I put sand in that tank because I'm like, I'm gonna get some geos. Probably want to sift through some sand. I should probably put some sand in this tank, right? Well, I didn't wash the sand or anything like that. It was the pool filter. It was already pre-washed, but it was a little dusty. Anyway, my point is, I put it in there, and the tank got like a little dusty, right? Well, I came home like 3-4 hours later, after talking, whatever we did, and the tank was still freaking cloudy. Like, damn.
mm,
The only thing in there is one of
yeah,
those aquarium
they're
co-op
not
sponge
as
filters.
efficient at polishing water, but they're I think more efficient at um, holding more bacteria. But the
Yeah,
finer
maybe.
sponges are definitely more efficient at polishing the water.
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean that by definition makes sense, right? Well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm
I think
saying.
they have more, like space for bacteria to live.
More nooks and crannies.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like an English muffin.
I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure on that either, because
Yeah, I don't know either because if you think
I'm
about
not
it,
a scientist or
wouldn't
anything.
it be the way they rate sponges is by PPI, right? I don't know what the PPI stands for, but something per inch. I don't know what the P stands for. I thought it meant bubbles, but why would it'd be BPI? But it's PPI. Pores per inch, maybe? Maybe that's what that stands for? That would make sense.
Mm, probably.
Anyway, the finer the sponge filter, the more pores per inch, right? But wouldn't that make sense that like the more pores per inch, the more places for bacteria to grow? So wouldn't the finer sponge filter have more places for bacteria? It's kind of like that same thing with like lava rock. Lava rock's got a lot of nooks and crannies, right? That's why it's good for beneficial bacteria.
Peplin says said that I just replaced all the sponges on my coupe filters.
Like, do you have a different size sponge? Like, does it fit a standard size? That's interesting. Is there like a replacement sponge that you can just slide right over? Is that what you're saying?
I would I think
I think that's what he's saying.
I think most most sponges from a different sponge filter can probably fit on them, because I think that middle piece is kind of standard
Is it?
sizing.
Okay. I'm just curious. That's a good. All right, I could see that. And you know what? We were talking about 3D printing something to fit instead of using the airline tubing that keeps falling off the stupid inside there with the air stone, making something a little more permanent, I guess.
Pepin says I put mediums $7.99 for two on Amazon.
Okay, cool. I'll have to try that. Like, I'm not opposed to the coarse sponge. I mean, I just hate the fact that that stupid air stone keeps falling off.
Yeah, but as you said, they're not the best at polishing water.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. True. 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 And yeah, who just said that about the curb keeper about the people? They're good for people who can't be bothered to clean sponges. They are good for like long term, but they do need to be cleaned because I have noticed at some point, like if they get kind of choked up, then there's just like you see. I mean, it looks like whatever, like snow in there or whatever. You can see all the particulates in the water. Like it gets worse, worse and worse.
Mm.
Okay, I was gonna end the poll. Let's say okay. So far, looks like 53% of the people say just go with one. Well, 47% say go with two. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm. I would say that's a very close. That's
Yup.
very close to 50-50 still.
Yup. I would say that too. All right, I had coffee. There it is. I was like, where did my coffee go? Let's finish this. All right, well, since somebody made the point that I really don't have a home for this 200-watt heater at the moment, and it really is no reason not to be using it, other than erring on the side of caution, I'm going to use it. So why not? I was originally just going to go with two 150 watts, but, you know, what's another 50 or another 100 watts? Stick you in there for now. Get my arm out of this. Probably going to need to move that probe.
Salient don't like sponge filters. He'd rather have a HOB.
That's cool.
I have to say, the tanks that I have HOBs on, the water is like, it's like crystal clear.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can see HOBs doing a little better at fine polishing too. All right, I gotta move these temp controllers or probes. Move one over there. This one can move. Not that it matters because they're going to break off at any moment and just float around for the rest of eternity, but you know how that goes. I'll put one over here. No, I don't like how that's going across the whole tank like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You come out. You go in this one.
Debs was saying, I think selects there was a good one. Keep one on a low setting, and
Yeah,
the other
Yeah, I actually
where
have the
you
one.
want it to be.
The one I have in the tank was actually set just to keep the tank at like 70 something degrees. And the other one was set for, I just maxed it. So one is set to shut off at a certain point, and one is just set to keep going.
Salient says AC Aquaclear 110, my favorite HOB.
So I'm going to turn this one down. Actually, I had the small mini
But I hear
AquaClear that I had was
but
pretty
I
good.
hear the titles are badass.
Yeah, the titles aren't bad. All right, I'm going to turn this one down a little. I can't even read what that said. Yeah, okay, I've turned it to 76. I think that's 75-ish. So that's the min, right? And that one's maxed. And let's see if we can move this closer that way. So we don't have to see that. Let that go.
I have to say that I'm a Aquaclear fanboy myself.
I had a problem with an AquaClear. That's what I was trying to say. I had a big one on my 75 at one point, and it would every time, like, if it ever lost if the power blinked or whatever, the thing would never restart itself. It would always just grind. I had a couple AquaClears at that point in different sizes, but that was like the big one that I had, or whatever it was, and whatever reason, that one was the one that would never restart. All the other ones seemed to be fine, but that one was just kind of like meh. Okay.
Meh,
Meh.
meh,
Meh. Like that, you know? Just meh.
meh.
Meh. Alright. Now my arms are wet. I'm going to play with electricity. Alright. Let's get this done. Got water everywhere.
Greg Planted Thanks seem to think that Aquaclears are so loud.
It can be.
Well,
That rattling, that's
all
another
my
thing. Oh.
well the lids do tend to pick up a rattle,
Yeah.
and sometimes if you just touch the lid, it'll stop the rattle. But you see, my tanks are in the basement, so they can be as loud as they want, buddy.
Let him rattle all day
I
and
can't
night. He
hear
don't
them
care.
upstairs.
He don't care. I'm going to get a zip tie. Let's kind of hang that up a little bit. Oh, let's see. Where are my zips? I guess I could move the camera too so you can see what I'm looking at. Let me get the zip ties. Alright, so I got the heater controller plugged in. I got the probes and the heaters in the tank. Let's see if we turn this up a little. Where is my phone? Over there.
Yeah, Aquaclear, they do have that problem with the lid where it picks up a rattle, like, and
Yeah, I think it's because the lid's made out of acrylic or whatever it is, and I think that just warps with the humidity and moisture or whatever it is. It just gets weird. Ditto at Select Pet, that's why I use controllers now. I don't know what he said. I don't know where Select Pet's comment is. If only somebody was reading chat for me. Set to the max, like all the way.
yeah, man.
What if the temperature fails and doesn't shut off? All right, Select Pet, that's the whole point, right? This thing, it will alert me that the heater has been on for a certain hour, like so many hours. I guess the heater controller could fail, like the brains, the programming. The Wi-Fi could fail. But I think at some point, I would notice. It's supposed to send an alert through the app if the heater's been on for more than a certain amount of time, right? So if I set that for continuous heating hours, like 4 hours, the heater's been on for more than 4 hours, I'm going to get an alert. Hey, your heater's been on for more than 4 hours. You might want to look at that. It also sends me alerts like, hey, the temperatures probes are reading high, low, whatever. I have a high temp sensor and a low temp sensor. or alert. I mean, obviously the heater controller could fail to do that and then turn on, I guess, but I don't think they're designed for that. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess that's possible. But at the end of the day, if that
Kenny's
possibility happens,
saying,
that's a big one.
Kenny said you need to get some synodontis caps or some sort.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Is that Daniken, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, some synodontis would be pretty cool, actually. I saw some at the Triple Crown I almost bought. Alright, hang on. I gotta take my headset off. Okay. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good morning. Good morning, only Oscars. Your son put the kittens out of the room. Now they're hers. Cool. Kittens are fun. Yes, into those cats. Okay, so that was that. Now, we gotta see if we can get this hooked up to my Wi-Fi. This is always the fun part.
Daniel Velez, good morning.
Good morning, Daniel. All right. First, let me get myself on the right network. I don't want to be on Lilliput. I want to be on Zozo. I named my networks after my animals. Zoe's the slower one.
Wow.
Even though Zoe's probably the faster one. Zoe was the first one, that's why. Okay, done. Let's open the app. Where are we at here? We are looking for... what is this? This is Inkbird. That's the word, Inkbird Pro. This is the app that comes with it. I currently have 6 of these things. Holy cow. This will be 7. Whoops. Go back. What did I just do? Get out of there. Apparently I closed it. Okay. Now, I believe you set... It's searching, currently searching for the Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. So, I think add. So, what I say, ITC 306CA. Confirm the indicator is rapidly blinking. It is. It is. I see it. Confirm. Confirm. Let's look in. If this works, never ever works the first time around. Whoa, don't drop your phone in the thing. Doodah. Doodah.
Salient was asking if
Sorry.
about what's a good heater that had plastic guards that may be flat or so. My Oscars
It found
stopped
it.
playing kickball with them.
Alright, we found the new heater. That was easy. So there it is, IOTC 306A is what it's called at the moment. I come in here, and the first thing I'm going to do is rename it. I think that's up here in this corner. Kind of my fingers, I'm dead, that's why it's not talking to me.
Richard Reynolds is heading out.
See you, Richard.
Have
Thanks
a
for
great
being
day,
here, man.
Richard.
Take care, buddy. All right, what is this? This is a 75-gallon, I guess South American. Well, there's going to be Denison barbs in there, but I'll say South American. Mostly going to be South Americans. Well, actually, it's just going to be American cichlids. Let's not say South, because a lot of Central American cichlids are technically North American. Okay. Boom. Okay, 75-gallon, it's heating. I want temperature, low temp. What do I want? 76? 76. Sounds good. High temp, 77.5. Complete. So we're currently above high temp. Settings. All right. this is where you set your alarms. You set your units here. This is in Fahrenheit because I'm in Freedom units. And if you want to enter a calibration for your tanks, controllers, you can do it here. Like, I don't know if your thing runs hot, runs cold, whatever. It's a couple degrees off. Your temp sensors start going bad. You can calibrate or make an adjustment. High temp. What do we want the high temp alarm at? Starts at 212. That's boiling, by the way. You don't want them to boil. I think by the time they're boiling, they're long dead. I'd say what, 80? 80 seems a good high temp.
For your alarm?
Yeah, if it gets up to 80, I want to know about it, considering the heaters are set at 77 and a half.
Yeah.
And low temp, we'll go 73. Seems good. I tend to notice when I do water changes, I use a little bit colder, like high 60s water. And when I do a decent water change, the water always goes down to 74. So if every time I set the alarms at 74, all the alarms start going off. Continuous heat time. This is where you set that alarm. You can set it for any hours. If it's on for, how the hell can you set it for 0 hours? I don't even know. If the heat's on for no time at all, it's going to alert you. I guess it alerts you when the heat goes on. I don't want it. I'd say 3 hours. 3 hours seems like good. I can't imagine the temp can raise too far above 80 in 3 hours. That it would be like deadly. Okay, so those are the settings I'm going to run with for now. And the only other thing I got to do is I think I got to just
every time I do a water
add
change,
it to the room.
Boom. The one tank that I have a Wi-Fi temperature controller on, the alarm always goes off.
Yeah. Well, you can always set the alarm to go off at a lower temp. Whenever you're done doing your water changes, just look at whatever the temp is reading on the gauge. It's the top temp, right? Top temp is the current temp. Bottom temp is what the set temp is. So we're 77.7. The tank is 77.5. So the heaters are going to be off, and it's going to cool down to 76. Then they'll turn on and go up to 77.5. Then it'll cool down to 76. Then it'll turn on and go up to 77.5. Got it? Okay, we got the heat controller set up. Perfect. Do we have any questions?
Stephen P, good morning.
Good morning, Stephen.
Is asking, is there a setting for it to never ever beep ever?
I guess if you set it like, the threshold for the low temp or the high temp, like super high, it'll never beep. Never beep. I mean, I think the default set at boiling, and the high is set at boiling, and the low is set at freezing. So I think you can go even lower than freezing. I don't know if you can go much higher than boiling. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, I think if you set it that parameters, and if it's at that point where your water's boiling in your fish tank, you might want an alarm going off. That means there's probably something heating the room really hot. Ow. Oh, God. Don't kneel on concrete for that long, guys. Holy cow. Know what we're saying? Didn't you say? What were you just saying?
Fish soup.
I still missed it. Something fish.
I said fish soup.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You'll
Poached fish. Poached fish, yes. How do you like the Aqueon sponge you have all the way to the left there? I have 2 for QT tanks. I don't know if that's a Aqueon sponge. I think it might be was it not Aqua Tops? I can't remember. There's something like that. Actually, it's pretty decent. The only big problem I've ever noticed with those sponges, they're very similar to how they're made. Like I think is it Hydro has a brand that's like that, something like that. Aquatop has one. There's another one that's like I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, they're all very similar, whereas like you put the airline in the top there, and then it has its own internal tube that you can't access. It goes all the way down to the base. And in that base is like some sort of diffuser that makes the bubbles, almost kind of like an air stone. The only thing I've ever experienced is like at that base there, that starts to get choked up with like calcium or whatever stuff over time, so that the air bubbles get finer and finer and finer sometimes. Or if a snail or something gets in there, it chokes it up. But I don't know. I've always just taken it out of service for a while, and maybe soaked it in some vinegar, kind of clear up all that, like, because I have hard water, like hard water, and I do get calcium and stuff like that build up. So occasionally stuff like that chokes up. It's kind of like how your old air stones used to choke up. You could refresh them, I guess, by soaking them, or you just chuck them and get new ones. But sometimes these close up. But other than that, it works great. It does. It is a finer polishing one, so it does get the water a lot cleaner. It does choke up a lot quicker too, and it also takes a lot longer to clean because it's got that whole, like, you squeeze it forever and it's still getting chocolate milk coming out of it. Did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know me?
It's good for your plants, though.
Yeah, true. The Momi waters. By the way,
Terrestrial plants.
Momi waters would be a great blues name.
They love their chocolate. Their chocolatey water. Their chocolate milk water.
Chocolate milk water. Okay. Maybe we should move some fish. What do you think?
Yeah, man. That tank looks a bit crowded. Not much.
Not much. It's a
I've
little,
seen
it's a little, it's a
more
little tight.
crowded.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight tank, and considering it's a 55, there's a lot in here. What I have noticed is what I thought was happening was my angels. Like, you can kind of see that guy's top fin's ratty, that guy's top fin's ratty,
Yeah.
this one's a little ratty. I thought they were kind of picking on each other. No, I was wrong. It's my festivum that's doing it.
Oh, you seen them?
Yeah, these festivums, man, they're a little rough with each other. And when I was at that fish store yesterday, she had a bunch of festivums. I was actually kind of looking at it. Like, there was like a big one and like a smaller one. And that big one kept messing with I mean, he was like pretty aggressive. So these guys can be mean. Mean little dudes. So I think I'm going to move all the angels to the other tank. I think I'm going to move the black ghost knife to that tank too. And I'm going to leave the festivums and the geos in this tank. I am going to put the fire mouse in this tank too, because I think they'll be fine, because they're still kind of little. They can grow up quite a bit. When the geos, if the geos get too big, well, like I said, I think I eventually want to switch this out to a 75. So this whole tank is probably going to get bigger. So in that case, then everybody can just stay here. So without further ado, let's rock.
Yeah.
Monty, my cat, he likes to bring me his monkey. Thing's all covered in hair.
Money has a monkey.
Yeah, he's got more than one monkey. There's another one over here. What is it? My wife moved. We were moving stuff around. We moved like a hope chest or something like that. And behind the hope chest was like all these cat toys. So she put them all in the little basket we used to put all the cat toys in.
Basket for toys.
Yep. And of course the cats immediately had to take every last toy out of the basket. So the entire house is covered in cat toys today. Don't know why. I guess they got upset that.
Eduardo says that the geos look amazing, Jason.
Thanks. They do look good. I love those fish. These fish are incredible. Plus, I'm attached to them because I had them as little babies, like Fry. I got them as a Fry at the Triple Crown. So I've had them almost a year now. And I still have all 8 of them. Knock on wood. Knock on fish tank.
Oni Oscar says I'm gonna do a tank test on sponges. If 3 is good for a 75 gallon, do you think 9 for a 240 gallon?
That's a good question. How big? How long is that 240? Is it a 6-foot tank or an 8-foot tank? I don't know the dimensions off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Because in this tank I have 3, right? Obviously. Actually, I moved that, and I could move that back. I didn't realize I moved that all the way over there. I lost my train of thought. Yes, I have 3 in the 75, and I have one of them double stacked. So I think if you did, let's see, if it was like an 8-foot tank, maybe you could get away with, well,
Yeah, she says it's 8 foot.
I would probably double stack some of them. So you could probably get away with less, just higher, like, because the co-op, there's also other sponges besides the co-op ones that stack. So, but the co-op ones do stack, which is kind of cool. So you can put one on top of the other and make them bigger, you know what I mean? So it's more a bigger sponge, I guess. So you could do that. And 1, 2, 3, I guess you maybe 6 stacks. Or you probably get away with like, 1, 2, probably 4 or 5 stacks actually.
2 feet wide, 2 feet high, 8 foot long.
Yeah, that's one of those things. And like, honestly, I think sometimes like, depending on the bioload of the tank, I don't think I have enough sponge filters in there or enough filtration. Obviously, this tank is a mess, right? Well, it's not a mess. It was an algae mess. But part of the reason I think it was an algae mess is because there was a lot of particulates floating around for a while.
Peplin just got sponge filters for ponds.
Sweet. How big are those, man? Jeez.
Fish streams. My neighbor has 2 aquatic turtles that are not being taken care of in a standard 55 and
Oh.
stand no lights. I'm thinking of getting them. What's the setup worth?
The
Mud mud and map turtles.
mud and I don't know how big. I don't really know much about turtles, so I don't know the size that they get. But you said it was a 75 with I didn't read the specs.
No, it's a 55.
55 with anything else?
Stand and no lights.
Stand, no lights for how much? 125? Mm. You could get a 55-gallon fish tank almost brand new for obviously with the whatever the 50% off sale for like
I
$60.
didn't. No. Fish Dream says my neighbor has 2 aquatic turtles. They are not being taken care of in a standard 55
Right. Okay.
and stand no lights. I'm thinking of getting them. What is it? What is the setup worth?
Well, I
Didn't say
mean, the
nothing
stand is
about
probably where
price.
the money's at actually in that because the fish tank you can probably get for $60 brand new. So like around there, especially at the half off sale with if you time that right. Uh, so is the stand worth 100 and
Kenny has to head out.
see you, Kenny. Thanks for being
Have a
here.
great day, Kenny.
Trying to think of what net to use for these guys. I don't know if I have a big enough net for those angels. I might have to use my
Fish
big net,
Dream says he's asking $175.
including the
I'm
turtles. I'm
thinking
assuming.
that's too much.
Well, I mean, it all depends on what the turtles are worth too. I mean, if you think the turtles are cool, and if they're growing out turtles, getting a turtle at that size is probably the money might be in the turtles too. I don't know. But
Kenny Oscar seems to think that the turtles are worth 175.
yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. If you're into the turtles and that's what you're looking for, then yeah, that's probably a good deal. But I don't know. I don't know much about turtles, so I don't know what to tell you, man. But but just from a sheer tank and standpoint and stand, maybe the stand is where the money would be at. It depending on the stand. If it's one of those cheap laminate stands or whatever, like particle board ones, maybe not. If it was like a solid wood one, yeah. Those stands can go for what, 100 and some bucks piece, brand new. So
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
something like that. I'm gonna take these lids off because it's just gonna make life harder for me.
Yellowstone says hashtag save the turtles.
Yeah, there you go.
Save the turtles.
Save the turtles. Baby turtles. They are so stinking cute. Baby turtles. They make you want to puke.
Fish Dream says the turtles are small.
You don't like my turtle song?
No.
You have no talent.
Yeah, that is that plant I got is definitely not
Yeah,
the same as
different.
that.
I think. I mean, I was just
It's
wondering if
different.
it might have been grown in different light conditions, and that's why it looked different. But
No, no.
no, no, no. You're not having that. No. Where are my angels? They
It's
disappeared.
it's
They're
it's
there.
it's a different what was the genus again?
Pogo stemon.
Pogostemon. It's a different pogostemon.
Ooh, I almost had them. Get in there. These guys are quick. All right, we need a bigger net. This is not going to work. All right, it's time for the big net.
Definitely.
It's time for the big one. And this one is going to be like overkill. I'm going to catch like 17. I'm going to catch all the fish in one swoop. One fell swoop.
Yeah.
One foul sweep.
And you'll also catch all the black bear algae.
This might be, I don't even know if I can use this. This might be too big. But I can use this to corral them, I think. Just want to rinse it because it was laying on the floor. This is like for catching like koi out of a pond kind of net, man. This thing's huge. Look at this thing. Come to me. It's bigger than the tank. I'm stuck. There we go.
Damn, you got
Got two of them. I almost got
those
all
things.
three.
Yeah.
I almost got all three at once. Ooh. Oh. I just spilled water all over myself. Hang on, fish. Hang on. This is a bad idea.
Joke's on you, Eduardo. I don't get paid for this, so you can't fire me.
I just got totally soaked. I have the handle off of this thing, and the handle was filled with water. So when I pulled it out and whatever, I just put like a handle full of water all over myself.
There you go.
Got
And who says bigger isn't better?
All right, settle down, settle down. You're gonna hurt yourselves. Okay, take it easy, guys. I'm gonna put you in this tank. Stop flipping out. Holy cow, you're freaking out. Take it easy, boy. Take it easy. You'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Take it easy. Now, the ghost knife.
I do not miss bigger fish.
This ghost knife is gonna be interesting. First of all, let's get a little closer. Okay. I'm going whale fishing. Hey, it worked, didn't it? If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid, is it? Calm down, angels. I might have to release them a little
Plus,
early, man, because
plus
they're really freaking out.
Eduardo, a whale is much bigger than that net.
These are pretty much the exact same water, uh, exact same temps, actually, like 77 point something is whatever that thing, 78. Is that? I have it set for 78. Okay, so it's a little bit warmer by 3 degrees. I might just release those angels because they're really freaking out in that little specimen container. And I don't want to hurt them. Alright, they're kind of calm at the moment. Maybe I'll just leave them go for a couple minutes. Give them like 10 minutes. Doesn't even take that long. Alexa, timer, 10 minutes. Everyone's timer's set now. Alexa, turn off all the lights. Screwing with everybody right now. Sorry.
Yeah, you're funny.
Sorry, guys.
You're so funny.
Sometimes I amuse myself. What did I do with the net? Oh, there it is. I might have to plop and drop the ghost knife because I don't have a specimen container big enough for him. We might have to do that.
Crypt Keeper said, "This is my favorite tank of yours. So natural looking with all that BBA."
Thank you. Oh, look, there's your pleco. I see a king tiger sticking out the back here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of right by the net, actually. Let's see. Now let's see. I don't want to hurt you, little guy. But I wonder if I do this. Oh, he went that way. I don't even know where he went. There he is. I see his little head sticking out. Keep going, buddy. I'll try and get you out of there.
Is oh, there he is.
Yeah, but he's quick, man. Ugh, and this net is too big for this tank. We may have to
What
uproot
is
some stuff
under
here.
all that black-beard algae? Is it rocks?
This is the stick, or the stick. What do you call it? Driftwood?
I was just gonna say, why don't you take that stuff out for now?
Good idea.
Until you catch the
The ghost. I
yeah.
might have to take it all out, just a lot of it. And then when I have it out, maybe I spray it down with a little bit of peroxide.
Mm.
Jeez, dude. Sorry, you scared me. All right, let's get this out of here. Where'd you go, dude? Where did he go? I just saw him like half a second ago. Oh, I see his tail over there.
Eric Wyrock is here. Good morning.
What's up, Eric? Let's see if we can just back him into the net. Boom. Okay.
He's making breakfast in bed for Gina.
Aww. Aww. Come on, Gio.
You got him.
I got him, but I got a bunch of other ones too. Come on, little dude. Get out of his corner. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, there's still a Geo in this net, or did he get out? Nope, he's still in here.
Yeah, there is. I can see him from here.
Come here, you. Go in there. Okay, I got him. Think it's just him? Pretty big guy.
And some black-beard.
Of course. So, you know, I gotta seed the tank. Alright, I'm just gonna plop and drop this guy. Be good, buddy.
Is that the ghost knife making that noise, or you?
That was me going. Okay, he's in. He's in.
He's in.
He's in. Let's go over here.
Is he in? He's in.
He's in. He's in. Let me clean up real quick. Well, at least this big ass net I don't need anymore.
That big ass net.
Eduardo said, am I going to use this for whale fishing? You know, Eduardo, when you got to catch whales, you might as well use a whale-sized net. That's the way I'm seeing it. Okay.
I
Mm.
don't know if you realize, but whales are bigger than that net.
You know, like by an inch.
I don't
Couple
think
inches.
you can catch a whale with that net.
Not with that attitude. Get some water here.
I know how big a whale is. I got one, you know.
Got him in a pond out back. Alright, I guess I gotta put this tank back together. Yeah, the ghost knife pretty much just hid right away, which I expected. I'm not sure where he hit.
Yeah, maybe you should clean that black-beard algae off of that wood before you put it back in that tank.
Yeah, can't hurt, right? At least pull off the excess. It's just like stringy all over the place. Spray it down.
Well, you got more to replenish it in the tank, so
yeah,
you know, it doesn't really matter.
And in the end, it never really mattered. But we can look. What is that poem? It's like, you know, to like, do not go quietly into the night, right? Rage against the light. Rage against the night. Yeah, well, you got to do the same thing with black-bearded algae. You know? Do not give in. No surrender. Wolverines.
You're way past that. You've surrendered long ago.
I still make the attempt. I mean, I can just clear off. Ooh, man. There's a lot of black-bearded algae on this. Can spray it down, I guess. I'm just trying to get the clumps off before I spray it. I'm going to do a water change too, I think, before I put this even back in.
Crypt Keeper is saying, after seeing the net size, I bet Jason is also the type to rent a diesel flatbed truck to haul a dirt bike.
Come on now, that's like, all right. I have two size nets, like two small and giant. I need like a big, like an inside. Yeah, whatever. I gotta get a medium-sized net, I guess. That's my problem. My net is just too big. Or too
Check
small.
the angels how they're just chilling.
Yeah. Well, I think they got over their initial like freak statement that they made. Excuse me.
Damn, this new apartment looks pretty cool.
Yeah, like, hey man, wait a minute. This isn't where we just were.
They're probably looking at the festivums and saying,
See you, suckers. Yeah, and the festivums don't seem to mess with the geos at all, which is interesting. They were just messing with the angels, so I guess, I mean, well, it makes sense. Festivums are kind of in that angelfish family, aren't they? Same idea. A little different.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
They're jerks then.
Jerks. Pretty much. They can be jerks.
They're jerks.
They can be jerks. Somebody was it Atkins was saying something, he had some of these festivums, and he had to separate them from everybody because the one dude was just like, he would just maul everybody. And I understand that. I can understand that. But it's kind of like angels. Some angels are like that too, man. They get very territorial. Same.
Very jerky.
Very jerky. Speaking of jerks, I had hot wings the other day, and I got the Caribbean jerk, and I thought of you.
Oh. It's never good when the word jerk and you thinking of me is in the same sentence.
Well, you're the only Caribbean jerk I know. Caribbean. All right. I think I've gotten most of this clumps out, dude. You won't even look. I'm going to show you this bucket. I should bag this up. We could do a giveaway. The giveaway nobody wants.
Send it to people like...
I got to make sure I save some for Crypt Keeper for the Keystone Clash, though. He keeps begging me for some BBA. I'm bringing you a nice big sandwich bag.
Jeremy wants to know if I'm your hot wing.
Yep. Got it.
Crypt Keeper says Jason using a 3-foot wide net to catch 2-inch fish.
Is everybody's timer going off?
And now we see these angels in a small net. Is in that
small. I caught them in the big net, but I put them in a...
backward.
That's actually the large specimen container that those angels are in. So, and I caught them with the large net. So, I don't know what you're yelling at me here for, buddy. Here, let's release them. Go, be free. Or not. There you go. See, they just look small, or they just look big. Fish look big in the container, and the container looks small because the fish are big. They're getting big, those angels. I've had them for almost a year now, I think. Is it a year? Did I get them? No, it's been over a year. Did I get them at the Lancaster swap last year, or did I get them at the swap before that at Lehigh Valley? I can't remember. It's either coming up on a year or a little over a year now.
I think you got them from that dude at the Lancaster swap.
That's
dude that
what I just pulled off of
uh,
all this.
yummy.
So let me go clean up.
You should send it to people as a glitter bomb.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look,
Hey,
giveaway. Giveaway time, people. Who wants their bucket of premium Blackbeard algae?
Send it to
Premium.
3G.
3G needs some, definitely. He's like high on the list for this.
Yeah. And hopefully opens it right over one of his fish tanks.
Now, hopefully he tries to throw it out and touches the bag and then realizes the bag has like Blackbeard algae spores that have just infected his entire room. He doesn't even know it. Whoa. All right, let me chuck this stuff. This is gross.
Guess who's here?
Who's here?
I can grow Blackbeard algae better than you.
Oh, see? I don't know, man. I'm taking this as a challenge.
Look at all that.
He felt threatened. That's why I had to show up. Dry grow Blackbeard algae. Bring it, buddy. Keep going. All right. I wanted to clean that bucket because I want to use the peroxide. I think we're going to clean that and see what happens. Oh, we know what happens. We know what happens with this. H2O2. I think I need to replenish. Let's use some fresh stuff. By the way, peroxide does go bad relatively quickly once it's exposed to air. It turns to water.
Loses its potency.
Yep. It oxidizes.
That's the word I was looking for.
And when hydrogen peroxide oxidizes, it turns to water.
So you could drink it?
Yes, theoretically. I'm sure there's still some peroxide, like it doesn't like all turn to water, like it takes time for everything to turn to water. Eventually it will all turn to water, but that could take a long time. Why am I hearing music? I'm gonna be outside. I think that's outside. What are we looking at? A bucket. Looking at a bucket.
Yeah.
Looking at a bucket.
Looking at a bucket.
I even labeled this so I don't make mistakes. H2O2. I'm going to just generously coat this for a little while. Just put this in from a pretty fresh bottle.
Lady Rorschach is here. Good morning, Lady Rorschach.
Hey, what's going on, Lady R? Oh, I can feel it fizzing in my hand. Alright, that's pretty coated. Put that in there. Do the rock. I'm not going to do everything in this tank. I'm just going to do a couple pieces.
Why don't you do everything?
Because I don't want to do everything. I just want to do what I took out, okay? Is that alright with you? Because I got to move some fish yet. I don't want to get onto it. I got to move the fire mouse.
Eduardo is unsubbing from Jason's stream due to his killing the BBA.
Extreme hostility. Okay, we'll let that soak for a minute. Put this away. Wash the hands. What is in here? Ow! Ow! It's hot. Unclog the sink with the algae that someone got in there. Okay. Moving on. While that's soaking, we should probably do a little bit of a water change considering the mess I made in this tank. and all the mulm just sitting around from all the rocks and stuff I moved, and driftwood. I think that would be a good idea. So let's do that a little bit. Plus,
Have you seen the L333?
I did. I saw him in there when I was moving that one log, the big one. That's where he likes to hang out back there in the back left corner, behind that log. That's the same log that Mr. G used to hide under.
Yeah. So they were probably buddies.
Yeah, I think he hung on the back side of that log, kind of like where Mr. G was hiding under it. That makes sense.
And he just got rid of his buddy, so now.
Yep. Now he's got the whole tank to himself.
He has no buddy in there.
Look at all this mulm. Look at this pheasant is gonna bite me. You see him up there? Why'd you bite me, little dude? Lots of mulm. Mulmy mulm. That's one thing that this tank is kind of coming out of the blackbeard algae phase, I think. Even though it doesn't look like it. I think if I just keep up on water changes and keep moving this stuff out, it'll eventually get clearer. Because I notice it's starting to clear up from some of the rocks too. But I think the geos have a lot to do with that.
I see it.
The geos have a lot to do with that because they're always picking at it. Me keeping up on water changes also has a lot to do with that. I think that probably has more to do with anything. But
Cryptkeeper says I'm going to be trying the Brightwell algae stuff.
Interesting.
I
don't even know what that is. Brightwell algae stuff. What?
To Geo. I'm trying to remember what the initials stand for. TGOE.
The Garden Eater.
Right. Mentioned it in a video.
Oh, interesting.
Said it kills everything better than Excel.
Alright. And this is like an algicide, I guess, is what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what he's saying. Brightwell algae stuff.
Yeah. I probably could use stuff like that. The reason I... Oh, good. I'm saying the reason I don't use stuff like that...
Fertilizer for algae.
No. I don't use stuff like that because what it is it'll probably get rid of all the algae, but I think in like a couple months' time, if I don't change what the actual problem is causing the algae is just going to come back, right? I've noticed that in that my saltwater tanks like that. I had all that red cyanobacteria, right? Which is, I guess, a type of it's actually a bacteria, but it's a
bacteria.
But it's a light-sensitive bacteria, so kind of like an algae, you know. But anyway, like Mike's same idea. Is it?
He says yes, an algicide.
So, yeah, I think it can help. Like it definitely helped with like when I used like stuff like that on my saltwater tank. It cleared it up, but I'm like now, it's been a couple months. It's, you know, the tank's gotten a little more seasoned out, I think, but the red algae's coming back again. So because the initial problem isn't gone, you know, it's still there. I'm probably feeding too much, too many nutrients in the water. So my point is, it's like a Band-Aid, right? It's gonna temporarily fix it.
One time we got rid of the blackbeard algae in the cage tank, and then it was replaced by green hair.
Green hair algae was the other thing that sprung up, right? I killed all the blackbeard, and then green hair started springing up. Right. So yeah, because you know, the tank needs to balance. And it's going to balance its way one way or another, whether it's algae or plants. I think that's the bigger solution, is to just add more plants, honestly. That's what I started trying to do. I was actually looking at like pictures I found the other day. I'm like, look at all this stuff. This is just so much junk. Of my one tank that, you know, the one I was doing all the water testing on, the phosphate testing and the nitrate testing. And that tank, we should almost put something together for that to show you where it came from and where it is now. And it's actually quite amazing. And what I did really initially to start dropping, that really did the most effect on the black-beard algae, was I just did daily water changes, like 20% every day for 2 months. And then it dropped the nutrient, whatever, and then I added plants, stuff like that.
Can I speak to?
No, man, because I'm not done talking. Shut your mouth till I'm done talking, damn it. All right, now you can talk. Good.
Eduardo wants to know what is that stringy plant?
Pogostemon ocellatus. I didn't realize we were looking at the ground so low. Never mind, wrong person. Oh, never mind. Do you hang on that tank? Do you hang on that tank? Wouldn't water changers and ChemiPure help? Do you have a hang on that tank? No, I don't. It's just sponge filters, and there is an under gravel filter. ChemiPure would probably help. More plants would also help. Yeah, I just need excess nutrients, right? Well, part of the problem is I feed pretty heavy. So I probably should be doing a lot more water changes than I do, or bigger volume water changes. I agree, more plants would help. I got to work on that. I do have geos in this tank, so I don't know how many plants I can get. I keep trying to plant some of these new ocellatus things, but they keep getting dug up, so I'm thinking the geos keep pulling them up. But I'm not sure. It might just be they're not rooting. This plant's also struggling a little bit because it's got algae and mulm all over it. But I think it'll get there. It'll get there. Yes, I think a lot of plants I seem to like. I think I should just get more anubias. That stuff usually goes pretty well with like plant eaters, you know. They kind of stay away from anubias a lot of times. And other things are like crinums. What's the other one? Pontigitans. They seem to not like to eat those. I guess they don't taste good. Most things that nibble on them. But that's not entirely. I mean, that's not universal, obviously.
Yeah, but geos don't. I don't think they're eating the plants. It's just that they like to
just pick.
Earth
Yeah.
sifters.
And I think they like to pick on stuff like like the hair algae that's on that plant or whatever the mulm that's on that. They'll probably pick on it. And when they're pulling on it, they're probably pulling the plant out too. You know what I mean?
All right.
It just has my theory. I don't know. I haven't seen them do it.
Yeah.
It might just be that the plant isn't in the soil deep enough.
I got you.
Feeling me, dog?
Yeah, man.
Feeling me?
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Yellowstone Aquatics. Ordered myself a 3D printer.
Awesome.
Can't wait for that.
Kind you get? Just curious. I don't know a whole lot of brands. I just know what I have. Mine's a Creality Ender 5.
Paul Stara's here.
Pro.
Good morning,
Hey,
Paul.
Paul. What's up, buddy? All right. I think we're pretty much done with this water change here. Anymore, it's going to become a big water change. And I still want to move the fire mouse, so let's...
So you only have 2 festivums left?
3. I have 3. There's 3 in there. One of them's little. He's kind of really small, yeah.
All right, I see him now.
There's 3 festums in there, 8 tapajos, which are called now pyrocephalus, which means firehead.
Got something stuck on the glass there, too. What is that?
Probably a plant.
No, it's a fish.
Stuck on the glass? Oh, I see what you're... Yeah, it's a hillstream loach. There's a...
All right.
I think it might be a Chinese hillstream loach. I can't remember. It's reticulated. I think it's Chinese hillstream loach. And there's also a rainbow goby in there. And your L333. Well,
a rainbow goby. Yeah, I knew I seen a goby in there as well.
Yeah, so the rainbow goby, the hillstream loach, 8 geos, 3 festivums.
Oh, it's Brennan's birthday today.
And well, happy birthday. And it's going to be 3 fire mouths in there too, in about a minute. I'm going to fill it up. Fill up the tank. I'm gonna fill the tank up. Okay. Then I'm gonna
Bunny
move them.
says, Fisherman, please tell Jason that geos will move plants by sifting
Yep.
the sand around them.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what was happening, but
He'll have to he'll have to pot plants or block them in with
the
rocks.
roots. Yeah. I was just seeing if I could get them to root before they dug them out, but we'll see. I will try. If not, I just I could always let them float. They'll grow
I
while they're
tell you
floating.
what though, that pogo stemon I think can grow just floating too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It does grow floating, and like, see, this is what I'm saying. I'm not entirely sure it's the geos because I just planted this and just came right out, and I didn't see anybody messing with this. I think a lot of times it just wants to float.
Yeah.
Just stick it all the way down in
Yeah.
there. You too, man. Go all the way down there. Get down in there. Get down in there. Yeah. Yeah, let's pinch this right there. Let's take this. We'll shove it all the way down.
I got a request. I gotta sing. Happy birthday for
Oh no.
Brennan.
Apologize, Brennan, in advance.
Happy birthday to you, Brennan.
Papa pow
Happy
pow.
birthday to you, Brennan.
Papa pow pow.
Happy birthday, Brennan. Happy birthday to you. Paul saying put a rock at the base of the pogo stemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this what do you call it, driftwood, kind of over it, around it. See how that works. I think I made the tank even dirtier than when I before I did the water change. Probably should have rinsed those off.
My work has been successful, Eduardo's ears are bleeding.
Yep, and the viewers have dropped. Oh yeah, boy. Let's get some of this black stuff out of here. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Now, once I move these fire mounts, I'll have an empty tank. Who said that? Good morning, Mountain Greenery. Oh, see? Hear that? You know what that is?
Yeah, it's the heater
The heater controller's yelling at me.
controller because the water temp has dropped below.
Apparently, I have it set at 75 in this tank, so that's got to change. So, let me finish doing this. I will take this out.
Mountain Greenery, good morning.
By the way, there's an easy way to stop this from happening. Like, all you do, if you're in the room and you're hearing this beeping going off, you just go over there and you push the set button. Or I think it's the set button. Just push the button once. It just shuts up. It is also probably alerting my phone, but my phone's on silent. That I have a low temp alarm.
Is there a thermometer thingy that you can set up on your on the spigot where I get my water from?
I don't know. I don't know about like on the end of your spigot, but there is something you could hard plumb in. Oh shit! Damn it! Just stepped on it. Hopefully that didn't break. We still have signal. All right, hit the set. All right, now we're down to 33 degrees. So yeah, we got cold.
What? 33 degrees?
Yep. Apparently the water was cold. It'll start heating up from there. Garufa or SAEs will make all that baby A disappear. See, now you tell me this? I was at the store yesterday. I had a bunch of panda gars. I almost bought some too because I like those fish. I like garas. I think garas are cool fish. Very, very friendly, very active. Eat almost everything. Wow, man, that must have been real cold water going in there. What the hell?
Wait a minute. 33 degrees?
You scared?
That's like
Maybe it'll spawn. Maybe the
that is
Corys will
from
spawn.
freezing water.
Yeah, I guess it must be cold out today, huh? It should be coming in warmer than that. I think it's because of rainwater what was coming out. But it's only a temporary fish thing. I believe flagfish do eat BBA, but then you have a flagfish, and those guys get kind of big and aggressive. I believe flagfish eat them. I've heard that story. You want to know what it's at right now? 72.6.
Yeah, what?
So 72 degrees. 0.6. 72 and a half.
But the water that was going in was 33 degrees?
No, it wasn't that cold. Jesus. I think it was in the high 60s or mid 60s.
So what was what was 33 degrees?
What the tank is right now. It's actually 72.6 right now. Well, at least where the probes are. Let's put it that way.
You mean 33 Celsius?
72.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
You said 33 before.
Did I? I'm sorry. I thought I said 73.
33 would be
Thought I said
freezing.
73. Did I say 33 or 73? We need a current confirmation on this. Pretty sure I said 73. Well, if I said 33, I'm sorry. I meant 73. But now it's 72.6. So a little bit colder. But, I think they'll be fine for... It's not like it's going to stay that cold. It's like a cool breeze came in.
Everybody's saying you said 33.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I froze the fish to
That's why I
death.
couldn't imagine that you was putting 33 degree water into your tank.
Sorry. I meant 73. I don't know why I said 33. I didn't even know I said 33. I thought I said 73. Don't listen to what I say. Just listen to what I do. Okay, let's move the fire mouse. Shall we? You want to move some fire mouse?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
why not?
Let's get on it.
How much do you have in there?
Three fire mouse. Yep. And they're little. So
Are you gonna get that big net again? The whale net?
I don't think I could actually fit that net in the rack here. That would be funny though. All right, let's take the light off. Probably have to take the. Yeah, let's just take this lid off. Make my life easy. Let me get the specimen container. I will use a bigger one. I gotta use a small one to get the water out. Good enough. Whoa. I almost dropped that. Alright, I'm just going to set this, I guess, over here. Where are the nets? There they are. Okay. Now I've talked about this before. In my experience, the fish, they either can or cannot see blue or black. Like either a black net really gets it, like they have a problem seeing it, or a blue net. One of the two. It's my experience. I don't know.
I think it's a myth.
I don't know. Sometimes I see them run away from the blue net, like you know, whatever, and then other times I can get like right up on them on the blue net, and they're like, I don't know, something's coming, but I can't see it. Oops, I almost killed you, dude.
Like people used to say that about red nets. It's just not true.
Red nets? I never heard that. Well, that's. I mean,
Yes,
it's true.
I heard it
A lot of things can't see certain
because
colors
I heard
depending
they
on their
can't
eyes.
see red light.
Oh, this is what I hate about this stupid net. This handle's too freaking long. I
This
can't.
guy told me that I should get a red light so I can see my plecos in the night.
You don't have
But
to put on a red light.
I believe that's just a myth.
I thought it was the blue light that they come out at night. All right, we gotta get these stupid plants out of here.
No.
We just gotta get stuff out of here. Hold on a sec. Let me get a bucket. There's the bucket, right there. Tired of chasing. I don't want to chase anymore. Get out. Get out. Get out. What is this? Oh, it's a piece of rock. Okay. All right, nothing's hiding from me now. Get over here.
Apparently, when you're catching fish, you're supposed to move slowly and not like.
Yeah, I am moving slowly. But at some point, you know, they try to evade the net. So you gotta be quicker than them, right? Did I get that one? No. I did not. I swear to God, half the time I miss these fishes because I'm stuck on something. I got that guy. One. Oh, my nose went out, stop itching. See, I think this guy has a hard time seeing this blue net. Oh, maybe not. I'm sure they can see some of it. Like they see the object. I think they see it as black. Did I get him? Yes, I did. Okay, that's two.
Tank Aquatics says, well, it depends on how deep the fish is in water. Fish are picking up water pressure differences, not the color of the net.
Well, I could see that too. But I do think if you know, certain eyes can only see certain colors because of the receptors they have, right? So if they can't see blue, it looks like black. Same thing with red. Not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying.
Paul Citero said, so that's why so many fish are blue. They can't see each other.
Maybe. Maybe they don't see it as blue.
Tank Aquatics says the color of the net is for your viewing pleasure, not the fish.
Well, I understand what you guys are saying, but I honestly think you're missing something. What I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to say that fish have different eyes than human beings, and they don't have the same receptors as we do. So they obviously don't see the same colors we do. Whether that applies to nets or not, I don't know. I'm just saying fish have different eyes, and they don't see the same colors we do. I'm not saying what colors those are because every fish is different, but I'm sure there's certain, I don't know, there's like, what is it, dogs can't see red or some shit like that, they say. That's because they take their eyes apart and look at them and say, hey, they don't have the receptors to see these colors.
I don't know. I'm not a dog, so.
Just saying. All right, let me set a timer here.
Although my wife calls me a dog.
Can't really blame her. All right, let's go back down here.
Eduardo says the fish sense the water movement. Damn it! That's why they swim away. Damn it!
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it!
Damn it.
All the way to hell.
Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Dogs don't see red to green, says Tanked.
Spectrum.
So you're saying dogs have less developed eyes than fish?
know they got great noses.
I'm saying I see fish. Fish see magical colors. Exactly. You ever think about that stuff? Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all.
Look at that.
Boom. Oh,
Froze.
at least the camera came undone. Mid fall. Man, I wrapped that around my leg
Yeah.
like a lasso.
Jason is saying fish see magical colors,
Yep,
unlike people.
exactly. I was gonna say, you ever think about that stuff? Like, there are other spectrums of light that we can't see, right? Ultraviolet, infrared, X-rays. Can't see that stuff.
ADW says, my dog sees red.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Nope.
Cora works. Select pet. Some fish do see into spectrums we can't.
Well, let's switch this camera real quick. We're gonna fix this somewhere else. Off screen here, properties. Activate.
Cora works says, every time someone knocks on the door, my dog sees red.
Yeah, mine too. Somebody walks near the door, my dog sees red. Oh, come on, man. What is going on here? Did I kill my camera? That would really suck. That would not be cool. Let me try and plug it in again. Do you hearing any ding 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 ding?
Yeah.
You did hear that? Okay, cool. Try this again. Did you hear it?
Yeah. Dee Dee's here. Good morning, Dee
What's
Dee.
up, Dee Dee? All right. I think I might have killed my camera. That's not cool. Well, I'm still trying to figure that out. I guess we can set this camera up. I'm just gonna let him acclimate for a few minutes.
But the fall did it in.
Hey, I don't know. I can't get it to get a signal.
Reconnect.
Yeah. So let me maybe let's bring it over here because I did step on that thing too. Maybe I killed that. Maybe I pulled it too hard from the computer. So let's make sure those connections are in. Connection. 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 Disconnect. Did you hear it
I
disconnect?
just said,
Yep. Okay. It is deactivated. Okay. Well, that'd be a bummer if I killed my camera. Yeah, OSHA should be watching. Oh well. It might just be have to whatever. Reset somehow.
Nathan says, I've heard that fish can see color. I was told that if I had too many cichlids with the same style marking and color, they would fight amongst
Whoops.
them if I fixed it up.
Yeah, I have
I
no
don't
doubt that they can see
believe
colors. They can
it's
also see
for your
patterns, right?
cichlid.
This camera's working, yes. But that's not the camera I'm trying to fix. Are you seeing my webcam? My other camera? Like if I switch this, you guys see this working? And it's just showing a blank, a
No,
frozen screen to me?
it's going from your Blackbeard algae tank to the falling camera
Right. Is
freeze.
that what everybody's seeing, falling camera? Yes, everybody's seeing falling camera because I see it coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Eduardo says you broke it, damn it.
it's quite possible I did. You know what I think I might have done is I think I might have killed the cable because it's a 4K camera and I'm using an extra long cable. And in order for to get the 4K signal to the computer, I need
You
to get
gotta hardwire it.
yeah, it's got to be hardwired, but the extension cable has to have a repeater in it to repeat the signal. Well, when I stepped on something there and it said, "Damn it, I hope it still works," I stepped on the repeater part of the cable, and that was the
Eduardo's
crunch.
calling you the cable killer.
So it was either the cable or the camera. I'm hoping it was the cable. I guess I could figure out if it was the cable, because I could just plug in a USB connection, right? Let's see.
Select says I'm
Either way.
craving barbecue wings for some reason.
Yeah. I could go for wings. But unfortunately it's Sunday and I gotta work tomorrow, and you know, sometimes wings on a weeknight is not, or a work night is not a good idea. What is this plugged into? That's my microphone.
IBS.
Oh, damn it.
Talking about IBS?
No, I do. Well, I just got to work, and on a job site, and sitting around and using a job Johnny at after you've had a night of wings is, never a pleasant
Not
experience.
pleasant.
Well, if you can avoid it, I would suggest it. I don't think I can plug this computer in right now, or this camera, because I have too much stuff plugged into it already. So, don't die, camera. Don't die. Oh well.
Talking sweet to your camera.
Yep. Let's hope. Let's hope it works. Maybe I did just kill the cable. Oh, maybe that's what I did. Maybe I pulled the cable out of here. You ever think of that? You ever think of that?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I'm sure you heard the bloop.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Try this one more time.
Try it one more time.
If not, oh well. I'll have to mess with it after the stream.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, and the porta potty's negative for 30. Yeah, exactly. And the wind is blowing.
There's nothing worse than frozen poop.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I take my dog out every day, I clean up after her, and sometimes I'll miss something or whatever, and the next time around I'll see it and I go to pick it up, and there's nothing worse than cold poop. I'm just telling you that. Something inherently wrong about it. Okay. What time are we at here? Did I just knock that off?
Paul says, on a lighter note, I'm making blueberry pancakes.
Ah! Good. All right, let's see. We got what else we got to do today? That was really all I really wanted to accomplish, but I do have something I can do.
Did you try switching the camera to see if it works now?
I did, but I didn't see it working, and I got tired of messing with it, so I came back out here. But let me see. Yeah, I haven't seen any change. So it's either the cable or the camera, or both. Or both. It could be both.
Face facts. You just like to break stuff.
Well, I didn't mean to break that.
Stuff.
And I'm really bummed if I did. It might just be that whatever. Just give me. I'm holding out hope here, man. All right, what else do I got? Since we're running a little bit over time here.
Eduardo says, better a frozen porta potty than a 100-degree visit, in my opinion.
Yeah, those are pretty bad too. Especially if it's been a while since the old honey dipper came. Remember this?
The honey dipper.
You know what a honey dipper is? I can't see it.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. This is an old media thing for a canister filter that has been broken. However, I still have the media in some of these chambers. This chamber.
Right.
That chamber. This one's usually a sponge. Nope. Nope. Okay, I got all three. So.
Right.
I wanted to.
Are you gonna put them into bags and put them in your sump?
Man, you are smart. You're a smart guy. I got these
I'm a fart
bags.
smeller. I mean a smart fella.
I agree with both those statements. I got some filter bags. Let me open them up here real quick.
And Select Pet says, "Thanks, Jason. I knew you would find a way to fix the BBQ wing craving.
Yeah, there.
Get
Yep.
me thinking of frozen poop. I hope I would see that every time I look at a barbecue wings forever."
My job here is complete. I'm just gonna put these in this. I just realized now that these bags I got are.
Paul
This
Cetera
is the
says,
large
"Looks
bag.
like
This
Cocoa
is
Puff."
okay. This is what pisses me off, right? I order a large bag. You think it would be twice as big as a small bag? No, it's just fucking twice as long. It's like a small bag that's longer. What the hell is this crap? You know.
At least it's not frozen crap.
True. Not that it really matters much for this thing, but come on, man. I guess the dimensions is on me because I didn't read the dimensions. So
Eduardo says, "Yes, let's know what pisses you off, Jason."
everything. Damn it. All right, whatever. Get over it. Move on.
Select says, maybe must have been a guy labeling the bags. Longer means larger.
It does, doesn't it? I guess I could probably split this in two bags. So let me open this. Take some of these out. Try and even these bags out a little.
Why? Why?
Why not?
They're going in the same place.
Well, I was going to put one on
Not
one
like you're
side
putting
and
them
one on
in
the
two
other side.
different places.
I know, but I'm going to put them on different sides of the sump, so I figure I might as well make them even. And if I ever want to pull them out and use them somewhere else, I got even, you know, even Steven, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. What do you know? I guess I can throw this out. I guess I can.
Alison says, "Come to BCAS auction and get BioHome Ultimate Media."
When's the auction? When's the auction? Or is it every club meeting has the auction?
I use some of the BioHome
Have
in
you?
one of my tanks.
Oh yeah, I have seen that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like little
Bricks.
turds, you know?
Blocks. Bricks. Ooh, timer's going off.
No, it's not bricks. It's not it's like, little wieners.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, I do think I remember that stuff. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna rinse this. That's what I was gonna do. Go rinse it.
April the 22nd, all day.
Nice. And I guess that's a Saturday. That might be something worth going to, man. Rinsing the media. Just cause. It's been a while, and it's been sitting dry for a long, long time. can't hurt to do that. My timer went off, so I can move those geos at any moment, or the fire mouse at any moment. But I'm going to wait a little bit because that tank is still kind of cold. So I don't want to shock them.
Yeah, 33 degrees.
Yeah, 73.5 now, so it's gone up almost a full degree since the water change. Okay. We all know the infamous sump here, right? We've talked about this and how everybody doesn't like how I designed this. I keep pushing the door shut. There we go. So far the water bridge has been holding pretty well, actually. It's been a couple weeks since I've had to restart that bridge. It's been more than a week since I've done a water change.
Jennifer's asking, did you see the stream yesterday that discusses using the woven nylon scrubbers in canister filters? Apparently, it is the top 3 for bacteria surface.
Nylon. Oh, like those little pot scrubby things? Is that what you're talking about?
Who was talking about it?
But like, yeah, this plastic. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scrubbies.
Is the top 3 for bacteria, like I guess surface area? Yeah. What were we talking about that earlier? Like the pores.
Yeah.
All right, media's in. Skipper was supposed to give me some. He had extra of those. What is it? I guess Aqueon. No, whatever. Yeah. It's Tetra. It was one of the companies of bio balls. They make the plastic balls. I can't remember what it was. It's the same company that made the. Maybe it was Marineland. The ones that made the power heads that he gave me, or whatever that I got from him. I can't remember the name of the brand. I think it might be Marineland. I don't know. Whatever it was. He has a bunch of them. He was going to give me 4 boxes, but he kept forgetting to give them to me. So at some point, if he gives it to me, I'll throw them in that sump too, because I guess it can't hurt to have extra media. But at the end of the day, that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Figured I'd at least get some more media in there. But everybody's doing good. Whatever I have in there's doing great as far as media goes. Never really started out with a whole lot. Yeah. You know. I wonder if I switched the device to that. Did okay. Doesn't even do anything. Kill my camera. Why have you done this to me?
You're still trying to mess with that camera, aren't you?
I was messing with it for a second there. Okay, Marineland makes good power heads, but they don't make the power head reversal kit anymore. Do I have that one that I still had? I might have. What did I do with it? Did I have an extra one? I thought I had an extra one. Maybe I put it. Maybe I'm using it. Am I using it? I don't think I am using it.
Reverse flow power head kit for the Marineland Penguin power head.
Yeah, that's not the. No, that's not the. It might be the Aqueons. I'm trying to think. I think they're the ones that are like the 400s. That you can use them as like a pump. They're like convertible. You can change them into a power head. They can be a.
So wait a minute.
Like a pump.
The only media you got in that sump so far is those 2 bags you just put in there?
No, I had a bunch of sponges. I had a bunch of sponge filters, or sponge filters. There's some sponge media, a bunch of sponge media is basically what it was. And there was a couple of bags of bio rings, or ceramic media that I put in there originally to seed everything. So yes, there was stuff in there before that, but there was a bunch. Mostly it was sponge, like old seeded sponges.
Seems like an awful waste of a sump for such a little bit of media.
Well, I was trying to get more media
But
from Skipper. We had 4 boxes of this stuff, and I had all this media that I just found, and I had some stuff that I was going to steal from other sumps. So it's been, I'm slowly building it up.
okay, but
Just settle down.
whatever. You tell me to take a chill pill.
Chill out,
You know,
man.
there's other people streaming right now.
It's from Suck to Blow. Who's streaming?
As
Oh,
a
that.
FYI,
Like who?
2 people.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll let you know. Mike's Aquatic,
Oh yeah.
our aquatic universe
Yep,
with
with
Mike
Mike
B.
B.
2 people are watching, and also I see somebody else, but Bibizzle,
Whizzle.
the Whizzle is streaming too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, this is a good place to end, really. I mean,
started
kind of done for the day.
6 minutes ago.
Unless we want to start another project, but I have other stuff to do. But I can wait. We can wait. Probably better to wait.
Well, you don't want to give some of them other guys a chance to, you know, not saying that
Too.
you're streaming shit, but you know it would be nice to send some people over to them streams as well.
That's right. Chris Aquazone's gonna be streaming too. He's gonna do the D&D how-to. Right on, right on. Tune into that if you're into that.
John McKenzie said, "Dollar store pot scrubbies for the cheap media."
Yep. Apparently, that's the way to go. It's not a bad idea. Well, I mean, I'm just reusing what I had, so honestly, everything I'm trying to do is here is free.
Yeah, right.
And Skipper had a
If it's
bunch of those
free, it's for
boxes
me.
that he will get to me eventually, so that'll be free too. Just a matter of getting them. And like I said, the tank isn't
If
really
it's
hurting
free,
for the
it's for
media. I
me.
was just throwing it in there because I had it, and I wanted to clean up some old stuff sitting around the room. And why not have the media being seated? Never know when I need it. You could always throw a bag of that stuff or just a handful of the media in like a bucket. If you're moving fish or whatever, a bag. That would probably really help. Yeah. I have 60 people. Right on. Definitely cool. And if you haven't hit that like button, please feel free to hit that. That would definitely help me out. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that button too. But yeah, we'll end it. I'm good for what is it next week? Next week is are we in March yet? Yeah, we are in March next week. So see you next month. You good? You good for next week?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir. I am, sir.
All right, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Next week, what's? Oh, no. This is. I got an H&R Block
It's on Saturday though.
appointment, but it's Saturday.
That's right.
Saturday.
Get your taxes done.
Mm-hmm.
You can claim me
Yes,
as a
sir.
dependent, okay?
I should.
You should. Might help you. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll see you all in the next one. And if you haven't hit the like I said, hit it on the way out. And all you people watching the replay, I love you too. Anybody with questions, comments, feel free to add them into the comments below. See you
Yes,
on the next
sir.
one. All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.